The cultural center is a nonprofit, and then we as a commission have to have everything looked over. We have a contract to use their theater, and it's their standard contract, which is not exactly working for us. So we need more time to work all that through, and I'd rather not draw.
it. No. You do the cleanse, it's only $350. Oh, is that all? And you take. And then did you get to mow it? And that's up there next to me. Yes. It didn't work?
Yes.
Yeah. That's what they need to do every summer. I mean, pretty soon I was sitting on that wall. It was not a huge space.
I'm sorry, I won't do any higher.
Oh, acupuncture. She'll probably die. Even just the chair. Yeah, the chair. You don't know. Okay.
No, I don't know, I can't, I'm looking for the lever that makes it like pop up and down.
Mine's long too.
I don't, no idea.
No idea.
Wasn't,
She's not, that's not.
I can make the
wasn't
arm.
this what I would have to?
Department.
So I always had a whole, yeah.
It must be this.
There is a handle underneath that. Here comes somebody from the audience. He's gonna help.
Oh, what did you do?
Oh, wait a minute, don't go away. I need mine too.
Magic.
We found somebody sitting on.
Thank you.
I saw him sitting on there. I have one over here. One there.
I tell them.
One at a time.
That was easy.
Thank you so much. Now they're happy.
The ball that you pull out.
I just want to remind everybody, and I see somebody, put all your phones on off, completely off. Thank you. That includes
You guys got
Our
a
panel.
nerve doing this voting when I'm not here.
Well, we
Should've
told
gone
you
to China.
the meeting before. Why didn't you tell
Well-
us you were going?
I did.
no, we,
Faith did
you did,
not.
Faith knew.
But thank you for
Faith doesn't
asking them
listen to
not to do it when I was gone.
No, I'm just, so.
Just reminding that that's for Q, that's when I'm recording and.
Yeah, when I do that, like the one.
So it's just reminder.
Okay.
Oh, no, I had to pick something up. The generator, someone said I'm a generator from the National Night Out. So I just had to go pick it up. Not even, I broke it out of my car.
Oh, I know.
That's the one.
Yes, that one, yes.
Julie, did you get it right?
Yes, it's the lever. You pull up
Right.
On the right side.
and it'll jet you off the.
Here. Welcome, everybody, and to our Village Fest board meeting. My name is Dottie, and I'm the chair. I'd like to call to order the Village Fest board meeting on October 9th, 2018 at 3:30. Okay, girls, we need roll call.
Chair Watson,
Here.
Vice Chair Campbell,
Here.
Board Member Meredith,
Here.
Board Member Ziskin,
Here.
Board Member Manley,
Here?
Board Member Tina Louise,
Present.
Board Member Montanti.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay. Okay, the next thing is the public comments. If anybody in the audience has anything to say about the Village Fest or the agenda for today, you would have 3 minutes to come up and speak to us. Anybody? No? Okay. Board comments. I do. I have one. I want to thank Mike Ziskin for his long time stay on this board. Because, you know, Mike, for the entire time I was here, you were either vice chair or chair. And we don't know when you're going to leave. It could be at any time. I hope it's later than sooner, Mike. But thank you. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, yeah. Well, your passion will be missed when you're gone.
And I'll miss the pay.
I second that.
Okay, anybody else have any board comments? Want to start over here? Yeah? No? Do you? Yeah.
I also appreciate the time getting to know Mike and as the chair,
Oh, thank you.
giving me instructions and guidance as a new.
I feel like I'm dying.
Flowers will follow.
How about you? Do you have anything?
Oh, no, just what I said. I
Okay.
second. It's been a pleasure.
Well, he's not leaving the country.
But
No.
as-
We'll
as-
see him.
As our chair.
He's supposed to have a party anyway. How about over here? Anybody?
He's going to Rancho Mirage.
Joy?
Oh, just ditto. Thank you for your time, for sure.
Good. Okay, the next thing is the consent calendar. And this is a routine matter may be acted upon one motion. Individual items may be removed from the consent calendar by the members of the Village Fest Board for separate discussion, or we just have one motion to approve them. Do we have a motion? Do I have a motion to,
You approve it?
Second.
all those in favor? You can't
Aye.
vote, you can't vote. Aye. Okay. The next thing is the legislation. This is when all you happy people in the audience can come up. But I do want to say one thing before we start. I want to try something different. If you have things that you're going to be showing us, bring them up, put them on the table. This way you don't have to hold the microphone and work at putting them out. And then as soon as you have everything out, then you can start your presentation. You'll have 5 minutes, okay? All right, the first one is Tito Pinto. Now, is that you? Come on up. Pupasas.
So I'm waiting, my family is grabbing all of our items right now.
Oh, okay. Well, then, you know what? We'll get back to you. All right, we'll put you on hold. All right, the next one is Eden's Kitchen, Eden Zier.
No.
Oh, our chair fixer. Come on up, Eden.
What about Kitty?
They're not here.
Oh, they're not, okay.
Called in.
Oh, okay.
Looks like good food, Eden. Ethiopian. Oh, my.
Oh, how fun.
And Eden is from Redlands, one of my favorite towns. We're going to eat tonight. Or my husband will have it when I go home.
As though.
Make another suggestion to you. They should have tables back here already ready to go. And then they can move the table forward.
That's a good idea. Julie just mentioned something. When we have food vendors, is it possible to have a table? Remember that guy that we had the last time? We had tables back there. Is that possible in the future?
Yeah, the next
Good.
table just.
Thank you, Julie.
Then they have everything on the table and move the
Yeah.
table forward.
Well, but
I just wanna-
he's a chair fixer too.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I thought he worked for the city.
Who knows, maybe he does.
Smelling
Lots of
very
food.
delicious.
yeah, I didn't have lunch purposely.
Everybody's hungry, I bet.
I had a little trouble picking this up on my computer, but I finally come up so I could see. I don't know. And so when I left home, I couldn't get my email, so I don't know.
Do you want me to help you pass out napkins and things like that?
Smells good. Okay, all right. Now, you can take that microphone off if you want and hold it and move it around and
And
make it
walk
easier
with it.
for you. There you go. All right, Eden,
Okay.
you're
So,
on.
My name is Solomon, and I'm representing my wife Eden today.
Closer.
Well, welcome.
And thank you. We are originally from Eritrea, which is located in East Africa.
Put your
Okay.
mic a little
Yeah.
bit closer
There you
to you.
go.
There you go.
So,
So we can hear you.
originally we are Eritreans. Maybe you know Ethiopia, which is, we were part of Ethiopia until 91, and then we got our independence. So basically we share the same culture, the same language, the same food. Everything is the same. So in our culture, the base for the food, it starts with injera, which is a sourdough made up of teff, barley, and we add some self-rising because here in America it doesn't come out solo with teff. And we pour our food in the injera and we eat by our hands, not fork or spoon. So that's a small presentation of the food. So today I prepared vegan items and non-vegan items. I'll try to mention by name. I'll start with the injera, which is
Oh, wow.
a bread, literally, as I said, made up of teff. So we ferment this for some days. Yes, please. And we ferment it for 3 days. So we make them at home. And then we start to pour the food. So I have the dorowet, which is basically chicken stew, and we serve it with hard-boiled egg. So in my country, the chicken has to be separated in 12 equal parts. So there is a rule for that, and the woman has to separate the parts anatomically. And then we cook it in a stew, and we add the hard-boiled egg on it. So that's for the very respected guests when they come to visit us. So we prepare that typical food. And there is a beef stew, which is made up of beef, some Berbere sauce, which is the hot sauce, and we grind the chili, red chili peppers. That's our basic spicy in our country. And then I put a little bit. It's not spicy as it is like the dorowat, but it has a small flavor of chili pepper. And I have another chicken stew, which is basically the same item, but the meat is chicken. So yes, please. I cook rice because most people, they don't know our injera bread, so we don't want them to go with only the sauces, so we make rice for them. But that's not presented in my culture. In a very small area of our country, yes, they eat rice. So I have a cumin lentil, which is made up of lentils. Cumin has a flavor, ginger, what you call this, onions, and we smear it slowly. And this is the red lentils, which is made up of red lentils, hot chili pepper, garlic, and tomatoes and onions, which are best for everything we make in my country. And I have, this is the alicha, which is a mixed veggies. Basically, I have cabbage, carrots, asparagus, potatoes, and celery with turmeric, some garlic, and then jalapeno pepper. Yes, sir.
We'll give him a little longer.
Okay, thank
Now
you.
let him finish it off,
Keep going.
please, so he can
this
dish it
is
the way
not,
he's supposed to.
This is veggie. We classify it as a vegetarian food, nothing animal product added to it. At the same time, the cumin lentil and the red lentils, they don't have animal products too. You can choose anything. Yes, it's for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so another green food I prepared today is the spinach with the mushroom, with bell peppers in it, and garlic and some jalapeno peppers added to it to make a little bit flavor. These are samosas, this one. So basically, the stuffing is common lentils. We prepare them as a vegan option for people who like to eat non-meat items. So the flavor is the same as a cumin lentil, and then we fry them at the end of the process. So I think that's the things that I brought. We have more items, but I couldn't get enough space to bring today.
Smells wonderful.
Okay, now we can ask him some questions.
Yes, I have a question.
Well, Julie's busy. I was going to start with her. So,
I'm good.
you're good, Julie?
This is very good food. I eat it all the time.
Oh, good. Do you have any more? Do you have any questions, Julie?
No, I see
Okay.
it all. It looks really good.
How about over here, Tina? Any questions?
No, I'm just fascinated. It looks delicious. I know you put a lot of time into it.
Yes,
and it looks
everything
beautiful.
we cook it from scratch. Nothing prepared. So we prepare them
Can't wait to
from
taste
scratch. Everything is made as possible as, non-preservative added to them. So the food is like,
it. Okay.
Did you tell them what this was?
that was cumin lentil. So
Lentils?
yes. And this is the hardest from all the items I brought today. The chicken stew, which is dorowat, and it's been served with boiled eggs. So I don't have enough chicken legs to feed you all. But
No. Mar, do you have any questions?
Just cut
Yeah.
the stuff. And,
Okay, Mar's going to ask a question.
Yes, can I ask, do you cook this food in your home?
No, we have a restaurant, a cooking block, and then we go there and cook everything.
Oh.
We pack our stuff and then go to the
A commercial
event places.
kitchen?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I see, okay. And do you serve your food anyplace else?
Like what?
Like other Village Fest? Yeah.
Basically, I'm from Redlands.
Uh-huh, yeah.
So we go to the Thursday market at Redlands.
Yeah.
So we were there for the summertime, and it's getting colder now. So we choose to come to Redlands,
Great.
and we go to different places to present our food.
Wonderful. Smells delicious. Thank
Great.
you.
Did you say you have a restaurant? in
Not
Red-
yet.
In Redlands?
No.
Not
No,
yet.
not
We just
yet,
do
not
events
yet.
and
Well,
catering.
maybe you'll open one here.
No, I'm.
You're
looking
fine.
for- I'm-
We're waiting, we're waiting,
Julie?
we're waiting to
Are we ready
taste.
pass?
Go ahead,
Do we
Joy.
have forks?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll just ask a question so that we can stall until the food comes around. But it certainly smells very delicious and really unique, not only to Village Fest, but to the whole city and maybe this whole area. So that's great to get something that's very special in the event. Thank you.
So
Mine's different.
you make everything, the injera bread, you make that too?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, God.
thank you.
That needs so much expertise and time. We reached to this point after maybe battling with it for 2 years to make it happen, because everything is different here from back home. Back home, it's a routine thing for the ladies to make it every single day. But here, I don't know if it's the water, if it's the grain by itself. Yes, you have to just keep doing it until you get it to the perfection, yeah.
Eden, are you going to have any help at your booth?
For now, we are doing me and my wife.
Just, well,
Yeah,
she's a big
so
help,
we
I
are-
bet.
Yeah, we are dedicated to do it.
So you'll drive over on Thursday nights?
Yes, ma'am.
For our Village Fest?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Terrific.
Oh, God, that looks so good.
It does. Looks
All right, now we're going to test it.
Oh,
Yeah, girls, thank you.
oh.
Oh, that's the hot sauce?
The lentils are a
Oh,
little
my
warm.
goodness, this is so good.
Spicy spice?
Yeah, I could too.
Oh, my gosh.
So there's three,
If you have any left over,
there's three left over.
give some to the audience if you want. Yeah, I think having a table
Okay, family.
in the future.
Family unit.
Oh, my gosh. Tell me more about the bread while you're up there. This is what takes so long to make, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, this is
Is it made with flour?
It's made with teff. Teff is the main ingredient to make that.
Did you taste this?
So in my country, we make it with only teff because it comes out perfectly. But here, the proper, I don't know, it's the chemical reaction of it or the ingredients, or, I don't know, I can't tell you. But we add a little bit barley and self-rising to make it happen.
Oh.
But 90% of it is teff.
Oh, my God.
Eden, what is inside of this? This is so good.
That's the common lentils.
Lentils?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
The green one.
I never liked lentils. These are good. Oh, my God.
Oh.
I know.
Right, we didn't make it like this.
Oh, my gosh.
I do lentils, but not spicy and good like this. This is wonderful.
That is so good.
Oh,
Anybody else have any more questions? Did everybody taste it?
I'd like to make a motion that we
Go ahead.
approve.
spinach? Sure,
This
I'll try
vendor.
spinach. I love spinach.
second.
Okay, discussion? I think we've all,
Discussed.
yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Those not? No. Okay. Well,
This is full of mushrooms.
oh, my goodness.
What is
Oh,
that? What's he doing?
this is
Adding more.
mushrooms and spinach. You got
You know, actually, I want to taste that.
So I'm tasting it.
Never tell I was a food vendor, huh?
Thank you.
gosh.
All right, we'll give them a few minutes to,
I know Joy would like some too. Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
This is so good.
Who's using the good mushrooms too?
Yeah.
Kind of rich people buy.
I know the good.
The good ones, porcini mushrooms.
Enjoy.
This is really good.
The flavors are just wonderful.
I don't think we have anything like this on the street, do we?
No,
In Palm
No.
Springs.
no, I think he would do well in it.
I think if you do well here,
Yeah, I
Eden, you
think
should
so.
open up a restaurant here.
Yeah.
This is just
It is really good.
seasoning.
Delicious.
Glug, glug, glug.
Okay, you're on the street. You've been approved.
I would give so
We
much
will
for
see you on the street. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Now, do you need help?
No, thanks, I'm good.
No, this is fine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This is our dinner.
Yeah. Now, Tito, has your family arrived? Okay, as soon as then you can come down.
I know. done good today.
This is delicious.
Oh, lemon?
Could you pass me a napkin?
Okay. That's a lot of work.
You want one for you?
Thank you so much.
You know, you're gonna need it, honey. It's just wonderful.
Now you take the rest home for your family to eat tonight. And your wife won't have to cook? Okay.
Only me and my wife. So.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming.
And thanks for the help on the chairs, too.
Yes. We would have been on the floor. Were you here when he, well, all the chairs were, we couldn't figure out how to raise them. And he came up. 3 of them were on the floor practically.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you like this, huh?
Very good.
So the bread has a lemon taste? Lemony, lime? Sourdough.
It was delicious. It really was.
All right, Tito. Come on over. Now this is Salvadorian food. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Your family arrived. How nice. Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Oh, he's got help. Good. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good luck on the street. Oh my goodness. What is that? Champagne. Cola is champagne. Okay. Tito, if it's easier for you when you want to talk, you can take that microphone off and kind of walk around when you're ready.
It'll save a lot of time.
Yeah. Good thing we don't have.
That's a very good idea about having a table set up so that the food person
Doesn't have to do all this. It's
Yeah.
already set up.
and clear it off quite as quickly and,
But that's all right.
yeah, that's a good idea for
To
the,
do what?
Well, have a table.
Prep table?
Have a table in the back for anybody with food.
They already set their food, they
Well,
set their
yeah.
food on it, and all they have to do is move the
Well,
table.
remember a couple weeks ago, we had one and they made a big difference. Yeah,
Then if there's 2 food vendors,
Right.
there'll be 2 tables
right.
ready to go.
Right, I like that.
Yeah.
Takes some stress off.
Julie came up with that idea. Thank you, Julie.
All righty.
I'll take the next vote.
Hello.
Hold it real close, Steve.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
Good
Okay.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tito Pinto. Our business, we'll be doing business as Pupusas 503. Now, the reason why we picked 503 is everyone always asks, that's the area code of the country. Since it's a very small country, that pertains to the entire nation. It is in Central America.
Oh, thank you.
I would just like to present them. This is my mother, Rosemary Pinto.
Hello.
That is my sister, Veronica Martinez. And this gentleman, Herbert, he is the general manager of our commissary kitchen location.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
To all of you.
Yes.
So I'm going to start off with this drink here. The Cola Champagne is the most popular soda in our country in El Salvador. It is pretty difficult to find around here. But it goes great paired
Thank
along
you.
with the pupusas. We have 5 different kinds of pupusas. The most popular being we call them revueltas. In English, it would be mixed. For anybody that doesn't eat meat, that does have pork in it. So the way that is made is it requires us to purchase carnitas from a
One more, 2 more.
Can you explain what a pupusa is?
So a pupusa essentially is
Thank you.
2 tortillas put together with stuffing inside. The flour is from corn. So first the flour is prepared. And the way my mother makes them, she prepares all of the different fillings in separate separate containers. And then based on whatever pupusa you would like, that's the filling you would take and put it inside of the flour, and then you pat them down like a regular tortilla. So we're going to pass out a few samples of all of the different pupusas we have available. We have the mixed, which is pork, beans, and cheese. We have beans and cheese. We also have cheese and loroco. So if you're not aware with what loroco is, essentially it's a flour from that is very popular in all of Central America. I have a picture of it here. Many people are not familiar with it. So it gives it a very unique flavor. So the one that's cheese and loroco. The next one on the list, we have cheese and jalapeno for the people who like spicy. And the last one is cheese only. The way she prepares the cheese only, she mixes 3 different ingredients. The main one is mozzarella cheese, queso fresco, and Central American cream. Then this over here, in English people like to call it coleslaw. We call it curtido. Essentially, it is coleslaw, just mixed in with various different things. It has oregano, it has chili flakes to give it a little bit of a kick. It has a bit of lime juice in it as well. And the pupusas, they're always paired with the coleslaw and the sauce. So we brought 3 different sauces for the people who like really spicy. We have a very spicy, a medium, and then just a regular one for those who don't like too spicy. That one's the regular one. So
That's good.
They're working hard.
that would be for up to you, whichever one you would like. The beverages, like I said, the ones we plan to be offering, we have the cola champagne. We plan to have the 2 different types of water. That's regular. Yes. And the last thing I will talk about is our horchata, which is very unique to the Salvadoran cuisine as well. This has 7 main ingredients. What makes it different, aside from the other horchatas you find around here, is a very special seed. It's called moro, and I will just show you a picture of it. That's the main. That's what gives our horchata the main flavor. So it has moro. It has sesame seeds. It also has rice, cinnamon, and grounded coriander and grounded nutmeg. When you put all of those ingredients, it's what makes it horchata here.
What makes it sweet?
Sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is good.
Right. So we'll go ahead and get all of these passed out, so you could go ahead and try them. Now, did you tell them which one's which? So we'll differentiate each piece, so you know which one is which.
Okay.
All right, we can start our questions if anybody has any.
Yeah, sure. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Okay. Why don't we start with you, Mike? You have any questions? We'll start down there.
No, I'm just going through the file.
Seems very inexpensive.
It seems very inexpensive.
That's correct.
How big is the whole one?
How big is the serving portion?
Like,
They're about 5 inches in diameter.
And for $3?
For $3, it sounds
I mean,
too cheap.
yeah.
Too cheap. We'd be
I mean, it's
happy
up to
go-
you. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
I would not tell you.
Okay.
Good marketing.
Right. So
You can charge whatever you want, but
right.
you probably could get more.
Well,
I think
thank
you
you
can
for
get
the
more.
advice. Thank you.
Because it's it's delicious, it's different.
But good marketing, you beat out other vendors for
Right.
pricing.
The cabbage slaw is excellent. Is the
Do you care to have any sauce here?
are these made from masa?
Corn flour.
It's very good.
This is so tasty.
Poor pig. That's okay.
Tell us about your bottle.
This
Your
bottle
orange
here.
soda.
So this
Oh, boy,
is
that's spicy.
it's the most well-known soda in our nation.
Thank you.
It's a bit hard to find around here. Mainly in a few Salvadoran shops around the valley, you could purchase them. The easiest would be from LA. from Los Angeles. But yeah, essentially, it's kind of like the Coca-Cola of El Salvador, if you would. Yeah.
May I? I'm sorry.
So
Selling it at the booth.
that's what we plan on.
Mike,
doing,
are
yes.
you finished?
So we'll
No.
also give you a sample of the soda as well, so you could all try it.
May I make a suggestion that you consider adding Coke and Diet Coke to your repertoire?
Yes, so we do have that in mind as well. We plan to have canned sodas, maybe Coke, Dr. Pepper, and Sprite.
Okay, if that is the case, we should add it
Put it on the,
for him. Let's add it to the thing.
so we can approve it.
So we can approve it.
I
That
did
doesn't
write
mean
it
you
on
have
the
to
list.
sell it. It just means if you want to sell
If
it,
you want it, it'll be
you
already
already have it approved. You don't have to come back and
I,
talk to
I
us.
did write it
So
on
you
the
want these
list. I'm not
plates
sure
back?
what you're looking at, but
I just saw it. Is that the file?
What?
He's got
yeah,
all
it
that
it
on
should be
there.
on the
Yeah.
file.
But I didn't see a price for the,
You didn't see it?
no, I saw it. I didn't see canned sodas on there, but,
Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Coke.
Oh,
Your salsa's really
Yeah.
good.
okay,
Thank you.
it's already on. Perfect.
right.
What's the cola champagne? Is that the one in that bottle?
that?
Oh, that's the one you're I do want to
Isn't that
taste
pretty?
that, yeah.
Ready?
When you get a chance. I just want to taste that.
No hay más vasos?
Delicious, Mama.
I know. I
Yes.
can't stop. I'm burning my chest, but I'm
Is she,
just gonna keep going.
is she the cook?
Yes, she's the mastermind behind it. We ran out of cups. so-
That's all right.
One more round.
I got the whole bottle? Oh, thank you.
No, you gotta sip it and pass it around.
I can do that, look.
Does anybody else
See?
care to try
Look, I
this?
just wiped it. They do that in church.
We're not in Philadelphia.
I know.
What? No,
That's
no, no,
very
I'm
good.
fine, thank you.
That, I like that. It's kind of, what kind of,
People usually compare it to Big Red, though I've never tried Big Red.
Cups over there and get water.
what's the base flavor in that? Is it a citrus or a fruit?
So Mamey, she's telling me I wasn't
It's
aware.
very good.
Mamey,
Whatever it is, it's good. You want to try it?
Either one,
Are you sure?
whatever you want. That's fine.
I don't drink carbonated.
I like it. I think people will like it.
Does anybody else care to try the cola champagne?
He'll give you the whole bottle.
Can I make a motion that we pass them into the fair?
Make a motion to accept.
Accept.
Second. Okay, and we've already had a discussion, so all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and not in favor? Aye.
Thank you.
Well,
It's
We will
Terrific.
see you
Yeah.
on the street,
we had
guys.
two really
very
good
much.
food vendors
Really?
today.
Oh,
I cannot believe it. Two in one meeting.
First, can you explain, or your mother, about the tortilla, or?
what?
This?
Okay. Good.
So you want to know how we make it?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay, so basically, the flour tortilla, the core flour, right? Core flour, we add water to it, we mix it until it's soft, and then we make a little ball, and then we make a tortilla out of it, and then we put the stuffing inside, like the cheese, beans, and loroco, whatever type it is, and then we close it and make a ball, and then we make it by hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like,
A lot of
like
work.
that. And then we put it in the grill.
On the grill. Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that at the booth? Or will they,
Yes.
will you?
Yes.
Oh, good. I think people will like to see that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay.
Solid, I went to Donuts and Palm Desert.
Oh, you
Oh,
do?
really?
Oh,
And that's where we'll be prepping everything at
At Winchel's? Oh, good to know.
Palm Desert, off of Burner and Washington.
oh, good.
And watch those donuts.
Yes.
They're my favorites, too.
You'll see
Oh,
But
thank
this
you.
is
Well, you live in Cathedral
wonderful.
City, right?
Yes.
Okay. Local, good. Thank you.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
far like
wonderful.
Mountain Desert.
Thank
No.
you so much.
Kidding.
I think everybody's going to love
Yeah.
it.
We need to
You're
give
welcome.
them their
Thank you
plates
for
back.
coming.
Oh, we do.
Another dinner, you guys, tonight.
We need to return these plates.
return the plate.
Okay.
yeah.
Take your time, we'll hang out so that you guys can
I
enjoy
don't
it.
want to hold them up.
And then,
No. I can put this in here, like that.
Put it in
I
there.
ate
Okay.
everything.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone want more?
anybody Anybody wants the seconds? I know they're delicious.
I'll take some more orange. I like the orange. Yeah.
I owe you a water.
Or not a whole one. I'll take the one that's open.
Couple there. Yeah, in the audience.
But it's not really sweet.
We planned this meeting today, thank you.
Yeah.
Well done,
Yeah.
Faith, well
Did you say
done.
what this was? What is this product?
Tell us about the coleslaw, you guys, while you're,
We'll give you a chance to
That's very-
put that away.
No, no,
Personally.
I see it in all the,
Oh, you guys are gonna do good on the street.
No, they
That's-
100% interesting.
it's spicy. So, and it's red.
On the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I like spicy.
Yeah.
I don't
We
really
were
have
at-
With the mild
like
one.
any other sugary drink.
Well, a bunch of wimps.
What was on the plate? That was a little,
Sesame.
well, that was a pretty, what was on the plate was pretty spicy.
Some water?
Do you make this yourself?
Take
Does
that
it, does it have sesame oil in it or tahini? Sesame
Oh.
seed. That's what I taste.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you taste.
The
I couldn't figure-
coleslaw, can you tell us, I see carrots, red pepper.
I'm all right, take the whole one.
Cabbage.
Coleslaw, it's carrots, onions, lemon juice, vinegar, and flake peppers,
And what?
crunch peppers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's got a
And
little,
oregano. Oregano is like the key.
excellent. Yeah, just right.
Anybody want some more cheddar?
No, I'm
thank you.
good, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. No,
We'll see you guys on the street.
and good luck down there. I
Looking
think you're gonna
forward.
do good.
Delicious. Oh, here. No, you may. Mhm. I'll take that. Thank you.
Okay, our next one's up, as soon as we're cleared here. Basic Layers, California. There you are. Laylee, is that your name? Laylee, I got it right. Come on down, Laylee. God, she's from, these people are from San Diego.
Who's from San Diego?
This next, Laylee, this coming in front of,
contestant.
this next contestant.
Oh, my word.
That's, come on down. Okay, now, no food, Laylee?
Thanks, guys.
No food.
Try to find somebody with prime rib next time.
Thank you, guys.
Prime rib.
Bye-bye.
And ribs. We'll put our order in ahead of time.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Laylee, we'll give you a chance to put your merchandise out. How's that? Give you an opportunity. San Diego, wow.
I had a chance to eat at Wolfgang Puck's in China.
In China. Oh, that's right.
Not at the airport?
Chamber China trip.
She had a good trip.
Chamber China trip.
She walked the Great Wall.
Joy, there were 20 chambers there. From all over the world.
Hello. Hi. My name is Lolly. My husband and we own a company called Basic Layers, California. We are based in San Diego, beautiful San Diego. And we've been doing this for the last 6 years. We're Turkish, and Turkey is very well known for their towels because one of the best cottons grow in Turkey. It grows in a very humid place, and it just absorbs all the water, and then they dry faster. So we make something that is called Turkish towels. This is the raw material. This is made in Turkey. This is mainly being used in Turkish baths, where you have to cover yourself, and it just basically out of the shower, going to the beach. When you take this with you and you put it around yourself, it just absorbs all the water and super lightweight. This size, it's a huge size. So this size basically it rolls to be very, very small. So it's perfect for traveling. Use it as a shawl or a scarf. It's basically very good for California weather or Palm Springs. So these products are made out of 100% Turkish cotton, no microfiber. Sure. No microfiber. It's all being woven on a semi-automatic machine in Turkey. All the tassels are hand twisted and hand knotted. Now everything is machine washable and color safe. The more you wash them, the softer they will get. What we do out of those, we absolutely sell the raw material as well, but we came up with bathrobes, beach cover-ups, just to have our line. So basically, we created something that is lightweight, going to the beach, getting out of the shower. That would be one, it would be a very good coverage, and it would dry you. So you don't have to carry a big towel with you going to beach or any spa. It will cover you, it will dry you off. It will dry faster than a regular towel because it's just cotton. The way we do them, so. This is the same thing. This is the towel itself. What we do, we cut through here, and then saw through here. Everything.
She's making those, though.
Like oh. This is a beach cover-up. So this one is made out of bamboo, and I would like to show you. So this is all needlework. This is all handmade.
This is not the same material, though.
That one is cotton. This is bamboo. Okay. All of these are woven in a semi-automatic machine as well. Now, it's the same product as this one. I just wanted to bring in the raw material, the way we get it from Turkey, and then that's the way we make them into. It's a nice beach cover-up and a towel at the same time. Here's another example.
Just lift it up.
Sure.
So again, all of these are needlework. All of these little stars. Everything is handmade. The material itself is
Handmade by who? Yeah. Child slaves.
Do you have labels?
Yes, of course. So it would state that it's either cotton or that it's cotton and how to wash it. We basically use only natural fibers.
Is this Turkish cotton?
Turkish cotton.
So my question would be, this says 100% cotton.
Yes, so that label is not for the bamboo ones. This is for the cotton ones. Basically,
Let
all
me
the cotton ones would
let her
say
finish her
100%
presentation,
cotton.
and then we'll
Yes.
ask questions.
Well, I just
Okay, okay.
Yes. So for the cotton ones, we absolutely put the 100% cotton made in Turkey labels with sizes, of course, whatever the size is. For the bamboo ones, we put in 100% bamboo, or if it's a mixed with cotton, we definitely state that. And we want to have our customers know how to wash it to get the best results out of it. We also design our towels. So our manufacturers in Turkey, if we tell them to put star design on it, they would do it. Whatever design I give them, they will take care of it. They will weave it for us and then send it to us. What we do also, this one has needles. I just wanted to, this is an unfinished product. So we get rid of the tassels. We add something handmade to it. So we add all of these to them. We also, living in San Diego, a lot of the younger crowd, they do surf, and they asked for surfing tops where they can change easily. So we came up with a design, and this is all being made here in San Diego. So with the hoodie and the pockets.
And I've actually seen those. You're at the beach fairs down there. Do you do the fairs?
I do fairs. We have 2 storefronts. We do Del Mar Fair, OC Fair. That's actually where I met my neighbor, who are from Palm Springs, Sandy and Steve. They sell the oils at the VillageFest, and they recommended they actually told me that I should apply for this. It would be a good fit for the Palm Springs. So this is another version of it.
Okay. We do that for the little kids too. Making, okay. That's what we need to see.
This is our latest. We have recently came up with these. These are the bathrobes. It takes about 2.5 of these towels, this size, to make this. Yeah, with the.
Oh, yeah.
Something lightweight. So something lightweight that would cover you going to beach. It would be easy to carry. You don't have to carry those big fluffy towels. They take all the sand from the beach. These are also sand resistant.
Okay, Laylee, let me have some questions
Yes,
from
of
the
course.
board here. You want to?
I've seen her product at the fairs, and she does, people line up, a lot of people line up to buy her product, so I know it's a good product, and I've seen that with the surfers down there as well.
Thank you.
Do you do the fringes?
The fringes are being made in Turkey. So the raw product is being made in Turkey by the artisans. There are a couple of families that produce these. It's in one of the villages. There's no way we can make this the raw material here. We don't have the machines.
The fringe on the bottom.
The fringe on the bottom is hand twisted and knotted in Turkey as well.
Okay.
So we don't do that. But on the beach cover-ups, all of that needlework, yes. All of these we do. All of this needlework on the side. So when we turn them into a beach cover-up, where we have to cut the product, we definitely do all of this finish by hand.
Contrasting trim is all.
Yes, this is all handmade, yes.
I think Tina had a question. Tina?
Yes.
Go ahead.
So I think what I want to turn my mic on is to clarify that you are receiving the fabric from Turkey.
Yes.
And then you use this and make your cover-ups.
Cover-ups,
And
yes,
that is the
bathrobes
bottom
and
line of what
cover-ups.
you're explaining.
Yes.
And in addition, you put your own tassels or finishing the sleeves, et cetera, in your own living room? Or where
Yes, we
at?
are. We have a garage, of course, where we store all the raw material. And then I wouldn't say it's a workspace. It's not an actual living room. We have like an extra room where we take care of everything there. It's impossible to do all of this work by myself with the amount of the products that we sell, with the quantity of the products that we sell. So my mom and my older sister are the master of doing this. So to be honest with you, by myself, I can't be the accounting person, salesperson, all of this. We do a lot of shows and trade shows and farmers markets. So of course I have help.
Of course.
Yes, but I do know how to do this myself as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
How about you, Chris? Do you have any questions?
No, I'm struggling because we have a rule here where 75% of the product has to be
Yes.
handmade.
Yes.
And I'm just struggling with how to consider many of these 75% handmade.
So the whole product is handmade. This is even handmade in a semi-automatic machine. So this is handmade, and the rest of all of the work, all sewing, cutting, all of this needlework, it's all done by us here in San Diego.
Can I just, I'm having, I'm perceiving this as it's not coming off as it actually is.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
The product that you buy are basically what you call the towels,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
So it would be similar to someone going to Joann's and buying fabric and
Exactly.
then
Thank you.
creating something from it.
Right.
So
Thank you,
all
yes.
of the items aside from the towels
Yes.
are hand created by you, your family
Absolutely.
Yeah.
in San Diego.
Yeah, I got that, yeah.
But the
It's
request
that.
today is for the towels as well as the clothing, isn't it? Or not?
We are here to be able to sell the bathrobes and all the ponchos, everything that we hand make.
Okay.
But it definitely makes sense, and the customers appreciate when they see that we turn this into a cover-up or into a bathrobe. They appreciate the fact that it's handmade and the fact that I can actually show them the raw material and how we receive it and what we turn it into.
But let me just get something clear. The towel itself, are you going to be, did you want to sell those separately?
Well, if you allow me.
Okay.
If not, the towel itself, we actually do.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, okay.
So we do change.
Well, let me finish, hold on one second. Let's go down the panel here and finish the questions. Go.
Well, I thank you for making that clear.
Yeah.
So even though in other locations it appears that they sell the towels there, the request, she already has been told that that would not fit under the rules, so it would be the other items.
Yeah.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, that's what.
okay, well then I don't have
Yes.
questions. Thank you.
I mean, I think that she could have a towel there and show them that it comes from that.
Yes.
You know, just so comes from Turkey, and this is what I do with them.
Yes.
You just can't sell them at all.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Do you have anything? Okay, let me have a motion so we can get to discussion more.
I move we accept this vendor.
I'll second it.
Okay, do we have any more discussion?
I think we have to clarify the motion to possibly limit the items to the items that are made by the artist and the family,
Right.
but not the items that are made in Turkey, as gorgeous as they are.
Oh, yeah.
They're not handmade here by the artist.
I think we just made a motion.
Well, the only thing that comes from Turkey is the material.
Yeah, everything else you make
So the
here.
towels, no,
Yeah,
and
that's what I
everything
got
else
from
you're
it.
saying is yes.
Yeah.
Your friendly amendment is to approve the handmade items by this vendor, excluding
the
the
towel.
towels, although the towels can be there so she
Yeah,
can show them.
I think it's important that it's
I do
there
too.
Right.
to show them because it's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
It makes sense for the
Yeah.
customers
Sure.
to see.
I wish we
Okay.
could let you do it, but okay.
All right, so that
All
was,
right.
that was the motion.
All right, so, yeah, okay.
And
All
second
those in favor?
Aye.
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 carries.
Nay? Okay.
You're hired.
Thank you.
Thank you. This stuff is
Appreciate it.
beautiful.
Thank you.
It is.
Yeah, beautiful.
I mean, I really like those towels, you know.
I like the little shifty thing.
Yeah.
Oh, they'd
That
be
cover up.
fabulous.
She's back.
Beautiful.
I want to say, so what we do, we just cut it from here all the way to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we cut for the neck area, and then it's a cover.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
It's beautiful, Lately. Beautiful work. I love the
Well, we
fabric,
will
yeah.
see you on the street,
Yeah.
my dear.
And good luck.
Yeah. And I know how to cut V-necks and T-shirts.
Okay, while she's cleaning up, do
Yeah, right. It's a fit after 50.
we have any unfinished business? Girls?
We have none. We're very excited about this.
Oh, good. Good, you liked it, huh? I know.
We have no unfinished business.
Okay. Any new business? No?
Short meeting.
Reports and requests, anything from the public? No, I don't. Okay, board, I do have something I want to bring to the board for discussion. I went into Aspen Mills the other day and talked to Trace. And I want to say before I go any further that he is happy to be on the street, period. But he used to be, as we all know, the farmer's market was on Palm Canyon, and unfortunately, due to construction, we had to move them to Tockwoods. And he indicated to me when he is on Tockwoods, he loses about 20% revenue. So I want to see what the rest of the board thinks, and if we can do it, and of course, and bring staff in on this, if possibly they can be moved back. Now, I know that we need space. I know that's a problem. And then we would have Talkwoods open. And because Talkwoods is not the most likable area, we rotate people. That some new people, rotate them in and put them back on the street so that nobody is kind of stuck there indefinitely. So I want to, see what the rest of and then we'll ask, what do you think?
Thank you.
I think that isn't he on the corner though, so he gets Palm Canyon and Talkwood?
He is on the corner, but I think during this summer, he said that you moved him on the street for the summer, and he noticed that, but.
Well, he's been a long time
What's
a
he
vendor.
asking then?
Oh, he's been,
A long time vendor. I don't
he's
see
been
a
on
problem.
there. In fact, I think Jasmine said he's been there longer than you've been. So, but, I just want to say he wasn't really complaining because he's very happy to be on the street, but he just brought that to attention.
Two things, and I appreciate that he is a long-term vendor, but that should not be a criteria
No.
for us, because then we're selling short newer vendors just because they happen to be new. And my other comment is, where does it stop? He has lost business because of his location. So what do we do when the next vendor who sells honey and peanut butter comes
Yeah,
to
right.
us? And we say, well, we only did it for him, we can't do it for, to me, it's a slippery slope. Now, on the other hand, I'm sensitive to that. And it would be great if the staff could find some kind of
Well, if we can put
solution,
them
make the
back where they
street
once
longer or
were.
something.
Can I just say
Yeah.
how much sense it would make to move the farmer's market back next to the food court where it used to be?
Right.
And maybe think about another use on Talkwitz, like maybe the home decor stuff that you had thought about at one point, or
Jewelry.
Thinking about the
something else
oils.
like that.
Don't
Jewelry.
get started with that.
Jewelry,
Something that people really.
so they have their own area.
Jewelry, there's a thought.
Very competitive, and there aren't any specific
a critical
jewelry
mass.
businesses right there, so, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, maybe
Well,
it's an
again,
idea.
rotating, if, so that people don't feel like they're kind of stuck there, whether you do a week or 2 weeks, whatever, or a month, whatever, Does
think-
anybody else have anything? 'Cause
Dorothy, I
wanna-
think that takes a lot, I think that's a lot of work on the girls here.
Well,
And I
that's
don't
what I
think they
wanted-
have the time for that. I think that they should rotate the food in, like Joy said, and put another category all of the same,
Right.
so it's equal on
Yeah,
that
no,
street.
that's,
Maybe commercial vendors would
Yeah.
be good over there, or, just something different. I have no idea what it would
and maybe
be,
more
but-
entertainers, make it kind of
I
a,
think it adds a lot of color to the street, and a lot of variety. What winds up on Talkwitz instead? Anything?
Well, that's what
Well,
we're saying.
that could be a discussion for.
When Julie
or-
said jewelry, I don't know, I felt like that's brilliant, because there's a huge draw and attraction
And
to
well,
jewelry.
let me throw this out to chew on. Maybe our VillageFest street fair is too big, and maybe we shouldn't use Talkwitz at all.
But that's our revenue, isn't it? And
We're not in it
used
for the
to.
money. We are not in it for the money.
Then as a parking lot for city vehicles. And so they had the street closed in front of them, and all that it was like city staff vehicles out there,
Yeah,
police cars
that
that
would
were
happen,
parked there,
too.
that were walking along the street. So that was part of why we, hoped that would be something good for those merchants over there.
If we move the commercial vendors over there, do we have that many commercial vendors that would